Yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome. Y'all already know what time it is, man. That's visual, episode 91. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to any and everybody out there right now, man. Happy New Year to all. Appreciate everybody. Um, and I'm looking forward to a damn good year in this one. For sure, for sure. For sure, for sure. I mean it, I mean it, I mean it. I mean it this time. So happy New Year's to everybody out there, everybody watching, everybody that's that subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, hit the like, share, subscribe button. And we begin our show. Tonight we are in Toronto. We will be facing the Toronto Raptors. Tip off is about to start in a few minutes, but hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday and a wonderful beginning to a new year. The new year just means that you get to wake up just like every new day. You know what I'm saying? You get to wake up, you get to start off fresh, you get to start off, and I wish that everybody just as good as a 2025, just as good as a 2024. So first game of the year, first day of the year for the Brooklyn Nets. Cam Thomas will be sitting out tonight on first half of the back to back. Ben will be playing. Ben Simmons will be playing. I don't know when we're gonna get guys to really start. Probably most likely gonna be this season. But before I continue, we were having a conversation the other night. We were having a conversation the other night about who would you rather on this team, Dylan Harper or Ace Bailey, and not to mention that we ain't even no close, nowhere near to have to get on either one on the team because the Toronto Raptors are doing a better job of tanking than we were doing. They lost last night. You know what's crazy? There's three teams that got better rosters than us. Probably like the team that has less wins than us have better rosters than us currently. So I don't even know how the NBA is allowing these teams to just keep what it is. What it is. Tip-off is getting underway in Toronto. Start lineups for tonight is Ben, Keon, Cam Johnson, Clowney, Claxton, on Jacopoto, Abaji, Scotty Barnes, Brady, and Nathaniel Quickly. Tip-off is underway. Tip-off is underway here in Toronto. And Toronto has the tip. Quickly controls it. Quickly, quickly. Dribbling the ball. Quickly. Gets over the screen, bounce past the Scotty, out to Grady. Grady finds a steal three, no good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton will push the ball up the court. Claxton gets it up to Ben Simmons. Ben, got Scotty on him. Gets out to Clowney. Clowney in the high post. Gets out to Keon. Keon out on the right. Keon jabs, drives right. Step back. Cuts it in the to Clax. Clax misses the floater. Out there quickly. Quickly. Down the court. Gets it up to Abaji. Abaji goes up for the slam. 2-0. Ben trying to move it up, hurry up and move it up the court and do nothing. Ben has Jacopoto on him. Ben drives. Down the lane. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Quick. Out to Scotty. Out to Barnes. Out to Quickly. Quickly shoots it again. quickly fires. Hits. 4-0. A little bit foggy over here. That's keeping up with the game. Ben over on the right side. Out the clown. Clowny. Out the Keon. Keon. Fires a three and hits. 1 point game. First basket of the game for the Nets. Ugh. Baji will bring it up. Out the quick out of the 3 point line. Back up. Baji out on the right wing. Out the quickly with a three. No good. Rebound by Clax. Out the Ben. Ben will bring it up. Of course, Scotty's waiting for him. Ben. Down the lane. Load in the lane. No good. Rebound by Yakapoto. Yakapoto gives up to Grady. Grady bounce pass. And that's going to be out of bounds. Then we'll bring the ball up. 1 point game, just under 10 minutes remaining in the first. As Scotty Barnes on. Ben drives. It's out to CJ. CJ fires a three and hits. Cam Johnson, who was the most efficient shooter this season in the NBA, at high 40-something%. Ben with the steal on Grady. Grady bounce pass out to Claxton. Claxton gets the easy slam. Right spot, right time for Claxton. Down the court goes quickly. In mid-court, quickly. Gives up to Yakipoto. Backdoor cut to Grady. And Grady is goaltending, and CJ is called for goaltending. That's going to count. Next lead by 8-6. Ben will bring it up. Gives it up to Claxton. Claxton gives up to CJ. CJ comes off the curl, fires a three, and hits again. Good God. Cam Johnson is having himself quite a year. Well above 40%, 45% from the field. No good. By quickly. Rebound by Clax. Gets it up to Ben. Ben. Out to Cam Johnson. Out to Clowney. Clowney. Fakes. Back to Clax. Clax. Gives it up to Ben. Gives it up to Keon. Keon over the screen. Keon in the lane. Loses it. Loses it again. Recovered by Abaji. Abaji up the court to Grady. Grady. Fast layup down the lane. No good. Rebound by Clax. Gives it up to Ben. Ben. Finds CJ in the same spot. Fires a three. No good that time. Rebound by Barnes. Out to quickly. Out to Grady. Grady fires a three. And he hits. 11-9. That's lead by 2. 11-9. Ben with the spin move. Over the half court line. Ben. Kicks it out to Keon. Keon fires a three of his own. No good. Rebound by Scotty. Barnes. Gets it up the court. Haji stop and pop three. He hits. So they're going to call it a long two. That ties the game at 11. Up to Keon. Keon. Icon on the left. Out to CJ. Back to Keon. Back to CJ. CJ. Gets down the lane. Kicks it back out to Keon. Keon. Spot up three. No good. And that's going to be a loose ball foul. That's going to be on Yakapoto. First foul of the game. 7:04 remaining in this first. We are tied at 11. Baji on the line. Raptors don't shoot a lot of threes at all. Ben will inbound. Ben gets it into Clax. Out to Clowney. Clowney out on the left. Back to Clax. Back to Ben. Ben down the lane. Up and under layup. No good. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes will bring it up. Barnes lobs it up. And it went in. And that's going to count as three. Barnes was throwing a lob, tossing it up to the body. Up the court goes Ben Simmons. Down the lane. Now he dumps off a real lob pass to Claxton and slams it home. 13 to 14, Nets trail by one. Timeout Toronto. 6:23. Timeout. We will be right back. This, of course, for those of you that don't know, this broadcast, this episode of Nest Visual, is brought to you by the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Make sure y'all go follow them. That's of course, that's my man Pat NYG. Of course, I'm Popular Opinion Sports. My man K. Max. That's a lot of guys, of course. Make sure y'all go follow the boys. Make sure y'all go follow those boys now at the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. It's a whole lot of them. Make sure y'all go follow their pages. Y'all will find these pages over there as well. Make sure y'all go follow. I don't know if anybody is in the chat. Cause I ain't seen nobody post in the chat. Here's the link, man. That's the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Man. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network, man. That's Big Blue Crew with a K. Make sure y'all go follow them. And make sure y'all go follow me, man. Follow this channel. If y'all ain't watching, y'all ain't watching live. Hold on a second. Oh, back to live action. Back to live action. Let's trail by one. They were trying to get a basket interference by Abaji, but they counted that as a three for Scotty Barnes. So, jumper by Abaji, no good. Rebound by Ben. Ben, move it up the court to Clowney. Clowney out to CJ. Back to Ben. Ben out on the right. Has Abaji on him. Ben moves it back to Wilson. Wilson fires a three and hits that shit. Good God. High off the three by Wilson. Just getting started with his 3 point. That's lead by two. And that's going to be a quick foul. Oh, man. 16 to 14. 5:48 remaining in this first. Clowney has her out on the right. Look. Finds CJ. CJ cuts around, takes it out to Clowney. Clowney off Claxton off the backboard. Float off the backboard is good. 18 to 14 net. lead by 4. 7-0 run by the Nets. Mitchell. Mitchell bounce pass is stolen by CJ. Out to Ben. Ben lobs it up too high and it's recovered by Grady. Grady out on the right. Out to Jacopoto. Out to Barnes. Post fade. Turnaround is good. Barnes closes the gap to 2. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first. Ben over the screen. It's up to CJ. CJ over the screen. CJ stops, pops. No good. Rebound by Jacopoto. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell down the lane. Looking for the goaltender. Shed will go to the free throw line. D'Angelo Russell will come into the game. D'Angelo Russell will come into the game. Elo will come into the game. Elo is in the game. D'Angelo Russell will come into the game. We're tied at 18. Inbound to Scotty Barnes. Barnes bringing it up on the left. Barnes. Barnes with a step back jumper. No good. Rebound by Dayron. Moves it up the court. Dayron doing a little point guard activity. Out to CJ. Out to Wilson. Wilson fires a 3. No good. Rebound. Rebound by Boucher. Out to Snead. Snead just over the screen. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Jacopo. J1. Happy New Year. Yo, Happy New Year to J1. Knicks fan, but Happy New Year nonetheless. Quest one. Happy New Year, brother. Hopefully a healthy one. Well, yeah, definitely. Ain't coming in New Year City as fuck. Yeah, had to give me some that's fitted, man. But I'm good, man. Out of 18. Quick commercial break. We will be right back. We are back to live action, and the Raptors challenge is successful. They will have the ball. They will have the possession. Whew. Inbound to Steve. Steve drives, dumps it out. Shed dumps it out to Mitchell. Mitchell fires, no good. Rebound by Dayron, who will bring it up. Gives it up to D-Lo. Out to Dayron. Back out to Wilson. Back out to D-Lo. D-Lo gets over the screen. D-Lo fires and hits. Good God, D-Lo with his first 3 points in 6 seasons with the Nets. And going on something. Now, D-Lo with the strip. D-Lo down the court. Float in the lane and it's in. D-Lo is making it happen. 23 to 18. 3 minutes remaining in this first. Walker gets it out to Jacopoto. Jacopoto out to Walker. Walker out on the right. Walker putting it on the floor. Walker is foul. Welcome back, D-Lo. D-Lo. Quick hand. The layup on the other end. Good. Inbound back. Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk loses it. Gets it out to Walker. Out to Boucher. Boucher fires a three and hit. Good God. Boucher. With the imaginary three. Cuts the lead. D-Lo will bring it up. Gives it up to Dayron. Out to Wilson. Out to D-Lo. D-Lo. Spins. D-Lo. Looks a little bit more polished. Dumps it down to Dayron. Dayron with the jump hook. And it's good. 25 to 21. 2:18 remaining. Shed will bring it up. Shed out to Walker. Walker fires a three of his own and he hits. That's the lead to one. And that's going to be a foul on Davion Mitchell. Wilson will inbound. It's in the Dayron. Dayron looking. Finds D-Lo. D-Lo pump fakes and loses it. He's fouled. Well, that's going to be another foul on Mitchell. 157 remaining in this first. And a hard screen by Dayron. Dayron finds D-Lo. D-Lo gets over the screen. D-Lo float in the lane, and that's another foul. It's going to be 3 straight fouls on Davion Mitchell in a technical. It's going to be a technical foul on Mitchell. And Wilson gets the technical free throw. Both teams are in the bonus. 149. Nets lead by 2, 26 to 24. Davion Mitchell will sit after 3 fouls in 10 seconds. And D-Lo hits the first. 27 to 24. Nets lead by 3. D'Lo. He will hit the second. 28-24. 4-point lead for the Nets. 147 remaining in the first. Barnes out to quickly. Out to Olynyk. Kelly. Bounce pass. Dumps it down and it's stolen by D'Lo. D'Lo dumps it down. Gets it up underneath. Kicks it out. Keon fires a three. And it hits. Keon Johnson with a corner three puts the Nets up by 7. 114 remaining. We'll quickly bring the ball up the court. Out to Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk looking, finds a Boucher. Boucher kicks it out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes bounce past the Boucher and it's bounced off, stolen by Dayron. Out to Keon. Keon down the court. Up to Martin. Out to Dayron. Dayron lines up a three. No good. Rebound by Scotty. Barnes will bring it up the court. Barnes kicks it out to Kelly. Olynyk in midcourt. 40 seconds remaining in the first. Out to quickly out to Boucher. Boucher lines up a three. Air ball. Rebound by Dayron. Dayron up to Martin. Up to D'Lo. Back to Martin. Martin up and under layup and scores. 33-24. D'Lo is putting his stamp on this game already. 9-point lead for the Nets. 2-second shot clock difference. 17 on the shot clock. 8-0 run for the Nets. Quickly in midcourt. Quickly put the move on. Quickly step back. Fires and hits. 33-26. Nets lead by 7. Up the court goes D'Lo. D'Lo. Out to Wilson. Wilson fires a three. Oh, wow. And almost hits it. And at the end of one, very, very impressive first quarter by D'Angelo Russell. 33-26. Nets lead by 7. Happy New Year for everybody. Second quarter is coming up. A 3 then a steal. Let's go D'Lo. Man, JTV, happy New Year, Jay. Trying to get the picture up on our channel, man. On the channel for the first of the year. Trying to get them for the first of the year. Collaboration, bro. I'm trying to bring people up after the game. I don't usually do it, but I just wanted to talk about the game. We usually chat, but if I'm gonna host this, man, I'm gonna fall back. Let everybody just, get everybody get everybody they thing. That's what I'm trying to do. So. Yeah, so. Trying to get everybody in after the game, man. Just enjoying for the first of the year joint, man. You know what I'm saying? So, oh man. Turn to D'Angelo Russell, and it's been a fine one. It's been a damn good one so far, man. And then it's back to D'Lo. Quickly is called for the foul at midcourt. The Raptors just getting extremely frustrated. Brady saves it out to Olenek. Olenek fires a three and hits. 33 to 29. That's lead by four still. That's 3-4. D'Lo will bring it up. Gets it up to Wilson. Wilson out to Claxton out to Martin. Martin gets over the screen. Martin dumps off to Claxton. Good lob pass to Claxton, who slams it down. 35 to 29. Nets lead by six. Quickly up the court. Quickly gives it up to Barnes. Barnes fakes out on the left. Barnes dribbles back to the middle, looking for Grady. Finds Grady. Cutting Grady. No good. Rebound by Clax. Gets it out to D'Lo. 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 Step back three. Fires. No good. Rebound by Welton. Welton down the court to Scotty Barnes off the backboard and in. Raptors cut the lead to 4. D'Lo will bring it up. Gets out to Claxton. Back to D'Lo. D'Lo drives left. Layup off the backboard and it's in. D'Lo puts the Nets back up by 6. Quickly down the court. Quickly off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton will move it up the court. Claxton showing up the guard skills. Goes all the way for a layup down the lane and lays it in. Attack mode 39 to 31. Timeout Toronto. 8-point lead. Long strides by Claxton. And the Nets are looking for surge right now. Wow. Shout out to 272 subscribers. The people that subscribe to this page, man. Shout out to all y'all. Oh, so today I was about to subscribe to the what you said, three Angela. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god, we losing our minds out here. Clash with the jelly. That's what we need Clash to do more of. That's what my vision of Clash was when we got Judy as the head coach. Just get the rebound, go all the way with it. Don't wait for no guards. Clash looking a little different so far with D'Lo. He looking very different with D'Lo because D'Lo gonna put that son bitch up. So I got a question to ask, man. Oh my god, high school connections is crazy right now. You got Ben Simmons who played with D'Lo in high school at Mount Deer Academy. They won back-to-back national titles. They won 2013 and 2014. Davon Sharp transferred to Mount Vernon as a senior, and that team went 25-0 with him and you got Scotty Barnes and Kay Cunningham, Moses Moody, and Derek Whitehead. That team went 25-0 in high school. So they all got connections, right? All got great connections. 8-point lead. Scotty Barnes gets down the lane and lays it in. 39-33. Just under 10 minutes remaining in this first half. D'Lo will bring it up over the half court line. 6-point game. D'Lo. It's out to Flax. Flax. Back out to D'Lo. D'Lo. Over the screen. Gets it up to Wilson. Wilson in the corner. Wilson. Jabs. Drives. Has Grady in front of him. He needs to lay that ball up. No good. Rebound by Jacopoto. Up to quickly. Out to Grady. Grady lays it up and in. They got to stop letting Grady get down the lane and score. He cannot score that. That got to be blocked. 39-35 on Toronto cuts the lead to 4. D'Lo. D'Lo out to Wilson. Wilson out to D'Lo. D'Lo putting the moves on. D'Lo lost the ball out to Clowney. Clowney fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes up the court. Barnes putting some moves on. Barnes post fade in the lane and hit. Cuts the lead to 2. 39-37. Out to Clax. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo, 5 years older than what he was the last time he played for the Nets. Out to Clowney. Clowney fires a 3, misses it, gets his own rebound. Clowney kicks it all the way out to Martin. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo in the corner. D'Lo fires a 3 and hits. Oh my God. D'Angelo Russell with a 3 of his own. Down the court to Scotty Barnes, who just an easy lay-in. Cuts the lead back to 3. Up the court to D'Lo. D'Lo dumps it down to Claxton. Stolen by Grady. Grady down the court, lobs it up, and it's no good. Rebound by Clowney. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo by himself for the 3. No good. Rebound by Barnes. Back and forth action. Barnes will bring it up. Barnes loses it, and D'Lo steals it. D'Lo down the court, bounce pass, back to D'Lo, and lays it in. Shit. Oh my goodness, D'Lo was looking extremely polished in his return to Brooklyn. Down the court quickly off the backboard, in plus the foul, and he will go to the free throw line to one more. Try to cut the lead to 2. 44-41, 7:22 remaining in the second quarter. A lot of back and forth action right now. D'Angelo Russell will sit. 14 points in 9 minutes. I think I've come to a conclusion. Out to Wilson. Wilson drives. Blocked by Jacopoto. 44-42. 7:08 remaining in the second quarter. 9 on the shot clock. Big time block by Podol. Inbound to Dayron. Dayron looking. Out to Clowney. Clowney fakes. Kicks it out to CJ. CJ down the lane. Shot clock violation on the Nets. Whew, 6:55 remaining. Sneed. Oh, Shed, excuse me. Back out to Walter. Walter fires a 3, takes the lead. Raptors go in front by 1. Clowney waiting for Ben. Finds Ben. Ben in midcourt. Ben. Ben with the move down the lane, misses another layup. Rebound by Walter. Walter out to Yaki Poto. Walter finds another 3. No good. Rebound by Dayron. Out to Ben. Ben will bring it up. Out to Clowney. Clowney down the lane, controls it. Euro step. Layup is good. Nets go back up by 1. 46 to 45. 6 minutes remaining in the second. Shed will bring it up. Out to Jacopoto. And down goes Walter. And that's going to be a foul on Ben. Out to Shed. Shed down the lane, kicks it out, and that ball was deflected. That's going to be out of bounds, Toronto ball. 6 on the shot clock, 5:46 left in the second quarter, 46 to 45. Next, lead by 1. Shed will inbound. Bounce pass to Walter, and he's by himself for an easy layup. And Raptors score and go up by 1. I don't know what type of defense that was. Ben will bring it up. Ben gives it up to Keon. Keon out to Clowney. Clowney out to Dayron. Clowney on the baseline. Clowney. And that's going to be a jump ball. Oh, man. Excuse me for 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, definitely. D'Lo out here. D'Lo out here looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you in a couple of minutes. It's recovered by Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson gets it stolen by Shed. Shed up the court to Grady. Grady fires a quick 3 and hits. Timeout Jordy Fernandez. 46 to 50. Nets go down by 4. 5:14 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back. Oh man, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I've been missing shit. Had to make a run real quick. We are tied at 57. Cam Johnson, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes moves it up the court, over the half-court line. 2:25 remaining in the second. Dumps it down the Podol, and that's going to be a foul on the ground. That's going to be on Keon. They called it on Cam. Oh, they called it on Cam Johnson. Excuse me, they called it on Cam Johnson. 2:22 remaining in the second. Quickly. We'll dump it in. Out to Podol. 13 on the shot clock. Out to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes moves over the screen. Barnes out to Grady. Grady drives. Pass. Floater. Podol, no good. Rebound up the Ben. Ben. Up the court. Ben handle is a little shaky. Ben is moving. Ben dumps it out to Claxton. Out to Keon. 10 to shoot. Keon. Floater in the lane. No good. And out. That ball is going to go to the Raptors. We have 146 left in the second quarter. D'Lo and Clowney will come back into the game. 146 remaining. Quickly will bring the ball up. Quickly. That's will be in Milwaukee tomorrow night. Quickly off the backboard and in, plus the foul. And a chance at a three-point play. And quickly, we'll finish the three-point play. 57 to 60. Three-point game. That's trail by 3. D'Lo will bring it up to Clax. Clax is wide open. He won't take a damn 3. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo with the step back. D'Lo fades, fires, hits shit. D'Lo cuts the lead to 1. Out to Scotty. Scotty Barnes. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound by Quickly. Rebound by Clax. Clax drives down the lane. And he does off the glass, +1, and he will go to the free throw line for one more. Clax taking it coast to coast. Off the backboard with the left hand, and Clax will go to the free throw line for one more. We'll try to complete the three-point play. 61 to 60. And Clax completes the three-point play. Here's the Nets, the 2-point lead. 1 minute remaining in this first half. Quickly. Gets it up the court. Quickly. Gets over the screen. Quickly. Over to Abaji. Abaji out to Barnes. Back to Abaji. 7 to shoot. Abaji gets around. Out to Grady. Grady fires a 3 and hits. Toronto goes back up by 1. D'Lo will bring it up. 37 on the shot clock. D'Lo looking for a 2 for 1. D'Lo fires a 3. And D'Lo was looking for a foul. And a 2 for 1. 31 seconds remaining. Scotty will inbound. Barnes will bring the ball up. Barnes will bring it up. Barnes gets the switch on D'Lo. Barnes pushes off. Dump off pass to Yaki Poto. Finds and he gets the easy slam. Toronto goes up by 3. D'Lo will bring it up. D'Lo out to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson fires. And that's going to be 3 shots. That's going to be a foul on Grady. Grady. And that's going to be free throws for Cam Johnson. 2 free throws for Cam Johnson, not 3. Cam Johnson will hit the first. 63-65, 2.3 seconds left in the first half. Nets will be on tomorrow in Milwaukee. I don't think I'll be able to make that game, but they will be on in Milwaukee tomorrow night. And Cam Johnson hits both. 1-point game. Up the court to Grady. Grady fires. And off the top of the backboard. And at the end of the first half, the Nets trail by 1, 64-65. D'Angelo Russell, in his first game as a Net in 7 years, in nearly 6 years. Halftime is coming up. Just to go around the league a little bit, just check out the other scores. The Pistons are up 79-65 over Orlando. That game is in the third quarter. The Wizards are up 79-67 over the Bulls. That game is in the third quarter. The Miami Heat are up 53-51 over the Pelicans. That game is about to be a halftime. The Tangerines are up over the Utah Jazz 56-46. That game is at halftime. The Houston Rockets are down 24-30 at home against the Dallas Mavericks. That game is in the first quarter. 2 more games later on tonight on this first day of the year, the first day of the 2025 year. The Nuggets will host the Atlanta Hawks in about another 30 minutes. And the late game on 10 o'clock, Sacramento will host the Philadelphia 76ers. Appreciate everybody once again. Appreciate everybody chiming in. So I want to talk about something real quick now that we at halftime. And the importance of this team, first and foremost, because that's what we need to be talking about. So we need to be talking about this tank. So just to go over the games in this month, I just want to go over the games this month because they switched us to a couple of TV games. We got one television game coming up this January on TNT, True TV, and Max. I think that's going to be against the Tangerines. We're going to be hosting the Tangerines on Tuesday, January 21st. So tomorrow night we have Milwaukee. We are in Milwaukee. I just need to count some of these games that I don't think we are going to win. When I look down this list, Milwaukee, who we only defeat. The last time we defeated Milwaukee, and we've been on like crazy losing streaks. So We've been on 1, 2, 3 losing streak, then we win a game. 1, 2, 3 losers, 1, 2, 3 losses, we win a game. 1, 2 losses, we win a game. 1, 2 losses, and then here comes tonight. So Milwaukee, Philly, Indiana, Detroit, who we lost to earlier this year, Denver, who we lost to, and here comes the road trip: Denver, Utah, Portland, Clippers, Lakers, OKC. I really don't like these games, man. I really don't like these games at all. Really, 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 really don't like these games at all. Really don't like these games at all, man. But I don't think we need to be talking about um the draft until the draft lottery is set up. I don't think we need to be talking about the draft till the draft lottery is set up. And my man Jay said, "Why not?" For a lot of reasons that you mentioned, Jay, bro. Like you were the one that put everything in motion. You were the one that put everything in motion about how we should look at the rest of the draft board to begin with. Number one, number two, based on the way that you was the one that's saying we might trade and we might look better than what we looked before. We got a chance to win a game that we ain't supposed to be winning. I mean, don't get me wrong, Toronto's in the shooter, but that's because they had injuries earlier. They still got a better roster than us. Just that simple. They still got a better roster than us. Still got a better roster than us. Like quit. They still don't even have RJ Barrett. They still got a better roster than us, which is crazy. Why? My thing is, why are we resting Cam Johnson to win? Why? No. Why are we resting Cam Thomas to win? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm I can't wrap my head around this, man. I really can't understand it. I'm gonna always call the games, man, because this right here, that's where his flag, that's where this flag is planted at. It's the only New York team I support. The only team in the tri-state area I support. So I mean, why are we sitting out Cam Thomas and then turn around and try? I'm trying to really figure out what it is we're really trying to do, because it seems to me, it seems to me, I don't know, you could call me crazy, bro, but it seems to me, excuse me, Carlton Carrington. Mm. So I don't know, Jay. I really don't know, bro. Like everything that you've been saying, bro. Like you've been getting highly, like disturbed about the conversations about between Ace Bailey as well as Dylan Harper, bro. But I mean, it seemed like we need to be focused on the games ahead of us, and how the hell we like if we plan on making Ace and Dylan a reality, and or Dylan being a reality on this team, and it seemed like they both going top three. I don't see how us continuing to climb the standings is still gonna like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something I added up here. And I know everybody is saying, yo, come on, man, we got a lot of games left, this, that, and the third. This is game number what, 33. We 8 games away from being in halfway through the season. 8 games. We should have how many? Because I'm gonna look through the schedule again. Next 8 games: Milwaukee, Philly, Indiana, Detroit, Denver, Utah, Portland, Clippers. Utah and Portland probably should be our only wins. Probably should be our only wins. I don't see any reason why, and we really should lose those games. It seemed like all right. Let me do this. Let me do it this way. So lost. Let's do it this way because we got a strong losing streak coming up. We've been losing three, winning one, losing three, winning one, losing two, winning one, losing two, winning one. So we ain't going on no long lose streaks. So win tonight, 1, 2, 3 losses. Win again. Let's do it this way: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 22 wins. 11, 12, 13. That's 25 wins. 14, 15. So based on the pattern that I set up, so I don't know, bro. Based on the pattern that I'm following from our recent games, we should end up with 15 more wins on this season. 15 at the most. And that would be a total of 27 wins. If we get more than 27 wins, how the hell are we getting either ace? Syracuse and Eagle. Birdie Eagle. Third quarter is coming up in a few minutes. Third quarter is coming up. Third quarter is coming up. Nets down by one. Ben will bring the ball up. Ben gives it up to CJ. Out to Clowney. Clowney. Out to Keon. Keon out on the left. Keon finds CJ. Back to Keon. Keon tries to get over a screen. Keon, step back. Three. No good. Rebound by Jacopoto. Out to Bonds. Bonds will move it up the court. Bonds. Out to Abaji. Out to Grady. Grady jabs, drives, layup in the lane, and lays it in. Grady gives the Raptors a 3-point lead. Out to Clowney. Out to CJ. CJ out on the left. Out to Claxton. Out to Clowney. Clowney lines up a three and hits. Ties the game at 67. Quickly will bring the ball up. Quickly over the half court line. Quickly. With the crossover. Quickly. Drives left. Hangs. Gives it up to Grady. Grady with a floater. Catch and float game is good. Grady with 4 quick points this quarter. 67 to 69. Ben will bring it up. Ben loses it. Gives it up to Clowney. Clowney out to Clax. And batted away. Oh, wow. Inbound to Claxton. Toronto is trying to snap an 11-game losing streak. Toronto is trying to snap an 11-game losing streak. Abaji out to Claxton. Claxton lines up a floater. No good. Rebound by Bonds. Bonds out to Jacopoto. Jacopoto down the lane. Layup is good. 67 to 71. Nets draw by 4. Ben will bring the ball up. Ben got trapped. Out to Claxton. Gets it out to Keon. Keon out to Ben. Ben out to Keon. Keon lines up a three. No rebound by Bonds. Bonds out to Quickly. Quickly out to Podol. Podol down the lane to Quickly. Quickly, back to Bonds. Bonds fakes. 8 to shoot. Bonds lines up a three and hits. 67 to 74. Nets up by 7. Then out to Claxton. Claxton. 7-0 run by the Raptors. Claxton out to Cam. Cam fires a three and hits. 70 to 74. Nets cut the lead to 4. 17 points for CJ. Quickly will bring it up. Down the lane to Abaji, and he is fouled. Abaji hits the first free throw. 75 to 70. 8:58 remaining in this third. Oh man, BKNY Hoops was good. Leave Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year to you, to BK Hoops, man. Make sure y'all go follow BK Hoops on YouTube as well. Make sure y'all go follow this JTV on Spotify and on Apple Music. Claxton gets the ball all alone. CJ gets it out to Keon. Keon down the lane. Floater in the lane is good. 72 to 76. Maji will be called for a foul. And Abaji with the offensive foul. Keon will bring it up. Keon out to Claxton. Claxton doesn't have a defender near him. Out to CJ. CJ out to Keon. Keon down the lane. Johnson is gonna. Keon is gonna go to free throw line. Keon makes the first. 73 to 76. That's trail by 3. Oh, Keon at the free throw line and hits both. 2-point game. Inbound quickly. Quickly will bring it up. Nets are shooting perfect free throw line right now. Quickly out to Barnes. Barnes out the total. Barnes jabs. Has Claxton on him. Barnes step back, fires, and hits. 79 to 74. Keon will bring it up. Keon down the lane, and it's fouled. Uh, out to Claxton. Claxton, who has nobody on him. Claxton with a euro in the lane and lays it in. Out to Barnes. Barnes out to quickly. Quickly drives left. Quickly gets in the lane. Fades, fires, and he is fouled. Quickly hits the first, 80-76. Jalen Wilson will come into the game. 7:27 remaining in this third. Quickly hits both. 5-point game. Ben Simmons will bring it up. Ben gives it up to CJ. CJ comes off the curl and bricks it. Rebound by Grady. Grady drives and quickly out to Grady. Grady baseline out to Barnes. Barnes in the lane. Scotty Barnes will shoot a pair of free throws. 6:56 remaining in this third quarter. Timeout. 81-76, and that's trail by 5. We will be right back. Ugh. Ugh. D'Lo paid him some bread. So D'Lo paid Zaire Williams some bread for that jersey. So Scotty Barnes hits the first free throw, 82-76. 6:56 remaining in the third. quarter. Scotty Barnes hits the first. And Scotty Barnes hits the second. 20 points and 10 rebounds for Scotty Barnes. 7-point game. Ben will get it up to Clax. Clax, who will not shoot from out there. Gets it back to Ben, who won't shoot from out there neither. Back to Clax. Clax. Shot clock is winding down. Spin move in the lane is blocked. Up to Scotty. Scotty out to Shed. Out to Grady. Grady out to Abaji. And Abaji in the corner and hits. 76 to 86. 10-point game. 6:17 remaining. We got two dudes that will not shoot the basketball. That's on the basketball court. Robs it up to Clax. Clax. Whew. Claxton. This is the first free throw. Nets are in the bonus. 76 to 86. Nets trail by 10. 6:08 remaining in this first. Bruce Brown is wearing a cowboy hat in Toronto. He's an idiot. 77 to 86. 9-point game. 6 minutes to play in this third quarter. And that's going to be a foul on Ben. Oh, man. My man Herb K, man. Great streams last year. Have a great year this year, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to Herb K. Appreciate it, bro. You too. Hatiyaki Poto and throws it out to Abaji. Abaji out to Barnes. Barnes fires a three. No good. Rebound by D'Lo. D'Lo back in the game. D'Lo. It's over the screen. D'Lo down the lane. Fade away. It's good. D'Lo already getting back to this long wave. 79 to 86. 18 points for D'Lo in 15 minutes. Dribble handoff to Shed. Shed. It's stolen by D'Lo. Up the court to Cam Johnson, who lays it up and in. 81 to 86. Up the court to Yakapoda. This game is starting to change right away. Shed tries to get over the screen. Shed out to Grady. Grady drives, floating the lane off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton up the court. Is up to Cam Johnson. Up and under up pass. And they find Wilson for an easy layup who was by himself. 83 to 86. And just like that, their lead is cut down to 7-0 run by the Nets. Up the court to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes in midcourt. D'Lo comes in and everything changes. Fadeaway jumper by Scotty Barnes and he hit. 5-point game. D'Lo. Back down the court. D'Lo. Good oh my God, what a pass by D'Lo to Cam Johnson. Who says the Nets need a point guard? Good God. That's going to be a foul on CJ. Oh, man. D'Lo comes back in the game, and things look very, very different. And said free throw, 85 to 88 4 minutes remaining in this third. Shed makes the second. And down the clock, Clowney. Out to D-Lo. D-Lo. Will bring the ball up. D-Lo. Out to Dayron. Back to D-Lo. D-Lo. Gives it up to Dayron. Dayron down the lane. Off the backboard is good. D-Lo already making an impact on this game. 87 to 89. Out over to Abaji. Out over to Grady. Out to Shed. Shed. Shed fires a three. No good. Rebound by Martin. Martin out to D-Lo. D-Lo dumps it down. Kicks it out to Wilson. Out to D-Lo. 10 to shoot on the shot clock. D-Lo dumps it down to Dayron. Dayron loses it. Instead, up the court. Instead, up the court finds Grady. Grady fakes. Fires. A three. No good. Rebound. Total. Loses it. Out to Walter. Out to Shed. Back out to Grady. Grady dives down the lane. Grady with the finger roll. Oh my goodness. Grady is out here. Martin down the lane. Oh, good shovel pass to Dayron. He gets the easy layup. 89 to 91. The bench is out here. Bench mobbing. Shed brings it up the court. He is scared shitless to D-Lo. Shed gets over the screen. Shed. Now he's diving to the basket. Gets the easy layup. Drives right by Dayron and gets the easy layup. Timeout, Jordy Fernandez. 89 to 93. 2:10 remaining on the third. Shouldn't have never switched on that play. I would have never switched Dayron out. The U-boat commander was not dropping down like that. The U-boat commander. I know you ain't talking about I know you ain't talking about or Schroeder. Schroeder was putting up 30 and 10 games, bro. 22 and 11 games. Don't say that. Yo, Jay, is it me, bro, or is anybody that we put at the point guard that could score is looking like a point guard? Bro, we got 12 assists out of Shake Milton. Like, come on. What do we need with a damn point guard? Like, huh? Am I missing something? You got D'Lo comes back in the game, and all of a sudden my offense is just clicking. Like, yo, bro, it seems like I don't know what it is, Jay, bro. It seemed like we got a lot of replacements at the point guard position in this season alone, and we supposed to be tanking. I was just talking how pretty the pass was. I mean, yeah, the pass was pretty, especially threatening you like that. Good bounce pass. But D'Lo is moving their whole defense up. But Ben Simmons and Claxton in the game, they move their defense. Their defense falls back. That's when Claxton's out there with D'Lo. He's playing a very very different. I think D'Lo is probably the vet that they didn't know that we didn't know we needed. D'Lo brings it up the court, out to Wilson. Wilson out on the right wing. Wilson back to D'Lo. D'Lo gets over the screen. D'Lo falls out of bounds, and the contact just got too much to him. Scotty Barnes will bring it up, gives it up to Quickly. Quickly gives it up to Scotty. Out to Quickly, and it's stole. It's out of bounds, and it's stolen by Wilson. That's come away with it. D'Lo over on the other side. D'Lo out to Wilson. Wilson flipped in the lane, no good. Rebound, kicks it out. Out to Clowney. Clowney fires a three, no good. Rebound by Quickly. Still a 4-point game, 89-93. Quickly tries to drive right. Out to Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk fakes. Out to Quickly. Keon with the aggressive defense. They're trying to clear it out. They got the switch that they wanted. Quickly drives, loaded in the lane. No good. Bound by Keon. Keon will bring it up. Keon gets over the screen. Keon gets up to Dayron. Dayron out to D'Lo. D'Lo out to Wilson. Wilson 5-3. No, oh my God! Clowney falls hard. Rebound quickly up the court to Walter. Walter fires and it's blocked and saved, and he goes down. And Clowney is down. Clowney is down, and he's not getting up. Clowney is down, and he's not getting up. Nothing. Clowney, who landed clean on his back. Very hard fall. Clowney helped back up on his feet. Hmm. Rebound by Martin. Keon will bring it up. 20 seconds to go. 2 second shot clock difference. Keon with a high screen. Nets trail by 5. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo after Keon. Keon lines up a three. No good. Rebound off of Wilson. Oh man. Oh man. He said, "What's yo? Big fan Breeze, the man, the myth, the legend. Breeze, man. I'm trying to get you to I sent you a joint, bro. I'm trying to get you to do a first of the year collab, man. Over here, man. There's a lot to talk about after this game. Yeah, D'Lo. Oh, D'Lo, the nigga that you didn't want on this team. He's like the best player on this team right now. because there's obviously Cam Thomas is sitting out, so D'Lo is looking like the best player on the court. That ain't even that's no cap right there. D'Lo is looking like the best player on this court, at least for the Nets. So I mean, it is what it is, man. D'Lo is looking like the best player on this court. No lie. Got a couple of steals, couple of assists. Like what was it? Like 20 points, and like and didn't even play 20 minutes. Shit is crazy, man. This boy D'Lo is out here. But now, yo, I'm gonna throw the link in the chat. So whoever want to come down, bro, I'm gonna let y'all up post game. Then we're gonna talk about the game, and they're gonna count that for Dayron Sharp, and that's gonna be a bucket to cut it to 3, 91-94. And that's going to be the end of the first 3 quarters. The score 91-94. Nets trail by 3. That is be the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up in a few minutes. Elo with another assist. I guess that's going to count as a dime. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all up. He said when I said Elo, y'all laughed at me. Bruh, I didn't want Elo necessarily, bruh, but I didn't want D'Lo because I didn't want to do a trade with the Lakers. Said Dayron got to dunk that, man. Yeah, yeah, Dayron got to dunk that shit, bro. I'm a little bit sick and tired of this layup shit, bro. Like, lay that ball up one more time, bro. Like, yeah, we gonna have some problems. Yeah, but I sent the link out to anybody that want to join. I'm gonna let y'all up after the fourth quarter. Once the game is over. So we can talk about what we need to be talking about. I want to talk about this upcoming schedule. That's what I want to talk about, bro. I want to talk about this upcoming schedule, and we're on this upcoming schedule because I did some homework earlier based on the games and whatever. And I'm looking at all of the game. I'm looking at our schedule, all the games that we played so far. I'm noticing a pattern. I'm noticing a pattern in our schedule. Fourth quarter is coming up. Ben Simmons will not be playing tomorrow. I don't even know why he's on the goddamn post for the Nets and the Bucks tomorrow. He will not be playing tomorrow. He does not play back to backs. Why are we doing this? Start of the fourth quarter quickly. We'll start it off quickly over the half court line. Quickly out to Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk finds quickly again. Quickly comes off the screen. Quickly drives right. Layup down the lane. No good. Rebound by Martin. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo up the court. D'Lo behind the back. D'Lo down the lane. Floater in the lane is good. Oh my goodness. The Nets trail by 1. D'Lo looking to start taking this game into his hands. Up high to Barnes. Barnes in the paint, and he's got a mountain. He this little man's Jalen Wilson. Jalen Wilson got to play better defense than that. 93-96. Out to Claxton. Claxton is holding the ball way too damn long again. Claxton. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo. Up the court to Martin. Martin fires a three, no good. Rebound by quickly. Quickly. We'll move it up the court quickly. Trying to dump it down. Scotty wants to play in the post. Out lobs it up to Scotty Barnes, who slams it. 5-point lead for the Raptors. Keon drives down the lane. He loses it. Rebound, recovered by Mitchell. Mitchell up the court to Walter. Walter fakes the three. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Quickly. Quickly out on the left. Has D'Lo on him. Down low to Kelly Olynyk. Lays it. Timeout. Jordy Fernandez. He was running a little man lineup and he paid for it. 93 to 100. 10-20 remaining in this fourth. You can't run a whole bunch of little dudes. Whew. I don't know why we put that small ass lineup on the court. I really don't know why, bro. We are back. D'Lo is still in the game. Out to Clax. Out to D'Lo. And that's going to be a foul on Mitchell. That's going to be 4. He hasn't played since early in the fourth quarter. In the first quarter, excuse me. 93 to 100. 7-point game. Nets trail by 7. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Ben will inbound. Gets it back. Gets it back to D'Lo. D'Lo. Float in the lane, and it's in. D'Angelo Russell is putting his stamp on this game. And Mitchell will bring it up. Mitchell out on the left. Out to Scotty Barnes. And that's going to be a foul on D'Lo. Scotty Barnes pushed off. Whew. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna be letting people up after the game. Um, going to be letting people up after the game to come into the chat. I'm gonna be letting a group of people up after the game. I'm gonna be letting people up after the game, man, for real, for real. So, be letting people up after that. I was an unsuccessful coach's challenge by Jordy Fernandez. Back to live action. Down the court goes Abaji, lays it up and in. 7-point game. Out to Wilson. Gives it out to Ben. 9 minutes to play in this fourth. Ben gets over the screen. Ben looking. Ben out to D'Lo. D'Lo tries to do a step back. Out to Martin. Martin fires a three. No in and out. Rebound by Kelly Olynyk. Barnes will bring it up. Gives it up to Grady. Barnes out on the right. Out to Abaji. 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 Out to Barnes. Barnes in the post. Bounce pass. Up and under layup by Kelly Olynyk is good. 95 to 104. 10 to 2 run by the Raptors. Down the court to Ben. Up to D'Lo. D'Lo. 10 to shoot. D'Lo. Looking for the screen. Has one. D'Lo. Out to Ben. Out to D'Lo. Catch and shoot three. No good. Rebound by Grady. Grady out to Scotty. Scotty Barnes. The Raptors have the momentum right now. 95 to 104. Nets have to try to stop the bleeding. Barnes in the high post. Barnes out to Mitchell. Mitchell out to Kelly Olynyk. Out to Shed. Shed fires a three. No good. Rebound by D'Lo. Down the court to Martin. Martin up and under layup. No good. Rebound by Grady. Grady. Beautiful pass by Shed. Fires a three. No good. Rebound by Martin. Out to D'Lo. D'Lo down the court. Gets it into Claxton. Who gets it into Wilson. Wilson floating the lane is good. 7:04 remaining. Timeout taken by Toronto. 7-point game, 97 to 104. Next trail. 7:01 remaining in this fourth quarter. We'll be right back. Some new shines on it. Whew. Oh boy. 104.97. 7 minutes remaining. '97 to 104. Bounce pass. Kick out to Grady. Grady wide open three. He hits. Nets go down 10. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Ben is up the court. Clowney will not return in this game. Ben out on the far right. Out to Dayron. Dayron out to Cam Johnson. Out to Wilson. Wilson trying to make something happen. Theon fires a three. No good. Shot violation. Largest lead of the night for the Raptors. 97 to 107. Quickly, we'll bring the ball up. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Quickly. Bounce pass to Podol. Podol in the lane. Float in the lane is good. 15 to 4 run for the Nets. 109 to 97. Float in the lane by Ben, who makes the floater. Scores. 99 to 109. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Quickly. Bounce pass down the lane for Podol. Podol again with the layup. 99 to 111. 5:30 left in this game, bro. I'm gonna start letting people up in a second, bro. I'm gonna start letting people up in a second, definitely. I'm gonna definitely start letting people up in a second, bro. Right after this game. And 99 to 111. No challenges left for the Nets. Quickly. Behind the back. Quickly. In the lane. Kicks it out to Abaji. Abaji lines up a three and he hits. The Raptors can't miss right now. 99 to 114. 20 to 6 run. Out to Keon Johnson fires. No good. And that's going to be a foul on the inside against the Raptors. 99 to 114, 4:52 remaining. That'll be on quickly. D'Lo kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson jabs, drives, kicks it out, and it's stolen by Scotty. Up the court goes Scotty. Scotty down the lane, two-hand jams and flushes it. 99 to 116. On the baseline goes, and it's blocked by Abaji. Over the screen goes quickly. Quickly fires a long three, and he hits. And this game is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand in a hurry. Timeout. Jordy Fernandez. 4:16 to go. The Nets go down by 20. And I'm gonna start letting people up, man. In a sec, hold up. Let me switch my damn settings real quick. Hold on. Before I start. For real, for real. Yo, yo,
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's John. John, what's going on?
What's going on, Jay? How you doing, man?
Jay, it's a leaf.
I mean, leave. Oh man, what I think about Jay right now? Shit.
Yeah, yeah. What's going on,
retake,
bro?
retake. Yo, Leaf, how's your New Year starting off so far, man? Starting off good.
New Year starting off all right. It was cold today, but this other than that, it's all right. Other than this damn game, we done messed around and went down by 20. But I mean, go figure. It goes to the tanking process, man. I'm all right with it. What's going on? What you watching the game?
Yeah, yeah, I'm watching. I feel bad for Clowney, man. That fall was nasty. It looked like that guy might have pulled his leg or something because that fall looked like really bad. I just hope he's okay. Like I don't want Clowney to get injured at all this season. It just feels like when he's finally starting to hit his stride, man, an injury just comes out of nowhere. And I just hope they just were precautionary and the kid he'll be all right because that was just a nasty fall. On that, man, D'Lo came. He played some minutes. Looked good in certain spurts. Like he's going to give you some offensive buckets, but I don't know, man. It just feels like some games D'Lo's offense might be enough to sneak you a win here or a win there, and I just don't know how long they're going to keep him on his team right now. That's my only worry right now. But yeah, as far as the tank goes, yeah, this definitely helps us right now, for
Definitely,
sure.
definitely. So I was looking at the schedule. And I'm just looking at I'm started looking at like a
Hmm.
pattern that the Nets got going on in the schedule. So just going from the beginning of our schedule all the way to today's game, I'm reading loss, loss, win, loss, win, win, loss, win, loss,
Hmm.
loss, win, loss, 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 win, loss, win, win, win. That's our only 3 game winning streak that you remember that we played all Western Conference teams. After that, loss, loss, loss,
Hmm.
win, loss, 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 win, loss, loss, win, loss, loss. So based on this pattern that we got going on, and I had to do some homework, I counted 15 more wins on our
Hmm.
on the remaining of our schedule. That'll make us at 27 wins.
Okay.
What I want to know is, does that did those 27 wins help the Nets get at minimum a top 5 pick in this draft?
I mean, as long as you're out of the play-in, there's definitely a chance there. I mean, as long as you're in the bottom 5 or 6, the odds could be in your favor depending on where the lottery balls get drawn. So I know there's different combinations, and if the Nets are in that stratosphere, you definitely have a crack at top 4, if nothing less, or top 5 at worst. But at the end of the day, anything over 20 wins, you're gambling. Even if you're out of the play-in, you're gambling potentially just by winning 20 plus wins. So it all comes down to the trades, obviously, with Johnson. Like you wonder what's going to happen with him, and oh damn, some. I think this new kid we just got, Lewis, man, he just went down with an injury.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
just seen it. I just seen it.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, it's his knee.
Yeah,
He's holding his knee. Oh my
I
god.
just seen
Oh, I hope that does not look good. It looks like he can't even
Yeah,
walk
I
or
just
even move
seen it.
that
I
leg.
just
That's
seen it. Yeah. It
oh
don't look too
man.
good.
To get back to your thing, yeah, it don't look good for his up. But to get back to your point, yeah, if anything with 20 plus wins, it's a gamble. I feel like we're gambling right now. I just feel like Sean Marks could have made this year a lot easier than it had to be. And I just feel like there's still questions to be answered, especially with Cam Johnson. Like, are we actually going to trade him at the deadline? And what are you going to trade him for? I know OKC, Houston, Magic, some of these teams are still checking. And OKC especially, we have to wait till January 15 when a few of those guys become available. But I hope we could get a deal done before February.
No, yeah, John, what happened?
It gives us some more protection, man. Oh, wait, can you hear me
Oh,
now?
yeah,
Leaf, can you
yeah,
hear
I
me
can hear
now?
you.
Yeah, it
Yeah, yeah,
really
I can
just
hear you.
depends on it depends on trading Johnson right now. I think that's the real big domino we need in order for me to feel more secure about us. Because I feel like if he's still on our team past the deadline, you might win more than 15 games. Because Johnson, he's just been playing so well for you. And then you have D'Lo. If we keep him the rest of the season, his 15, 20 points might be enough to beat a team of two on a given night if they rest stars or something like that. Oh, I just feel bad for this kid right now, man. He's in pain. Oh, they're carrying him off the court.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Oh, oh man,
Yeah,
that
I see. They are carrying them on. Yeah,
your heart just breaks for that kid, man. He was looking at finally playing, and in less than 10 seconds, oh my god, I gotta
that's the
see how
kid
this
that we got
happens.
from yeah, that's the kid that we got from the Lakers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I yeah
I'm definitely thinking about the Cam Johnson factor and the D'Lo factor. D'Lo, it looked like D'Lo is going to be here to stay for a while because he got his number back. He got his number that he wore on the last time he was with the Nets. He got his
Mm,
number back from Zaire Williams. He paid Zaire Williams some handsome money for that.
wild. You got to pay
Yeah,
for
yeah.
jerseys now. That's
No, no,
new.
no. Well, because he asked for the number and Zaire asked for some money and he paid him handsomely. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen next? D'Lo's gonna want his own liquor drink in the Barclays called "Ice in My Veins." Just watch. He's gonna do some stuff like
um,
that. Watch, that'll be funny.
I don't know
But
what
yeah,
happened. This kid. Okay, so this kid shot a three.
yeah.
He shot.
It looked like
Oh, he tripped. He
did
tripped. He tripped. He
Jacopo
tripped.
click him? Did Jacopo
No,
click
no,
him in the knee?
I don't know if he clipped him, but he definitely tripped and his knee buckled as he was tripping.
Oh, the wrong step. That
Yeah, yeah, it was
non-contact
the wrong
injury,
step.
man.
Non-contact. Yeah,
Come on, he's only a kid.
yeah, that's crazy.
How do you twist your ligament like that, man? I just feel bad for the kid. That's just
Definitely,
well,
definitely. But
technically we traded Doe for D'Lo in 3 seconds now, so that's how the deal's looking.
well,
Yikes!
yeah, technically, definitely, definitely, yeah. D'Lo wasn't going, he wasn't going to penny pinch Jay, bro. Like he paid him some money for that. But looking at everything on our team, and obviously, I wanted to at least get to the draft lottery first before we start
Of course.
making any more opinions about this top three or top five and who we need. Because
Mm-hmm.
I already said who we need on this team, bro. And I'm not changing my mind on it because as far as the point guard position, bro, like I think damn near anybody that could shoot and has played the point guard in the past could play point guard. Like we got 12 assists out of goddamn out of Shake Milton before he left. Like, come on, bro. Like we done got
Right.
games out of Schroeder that he ain't never seen before. We done got D'Lo. You see
Right.
what D'Lo was doing tonight off the bench. So my estimation about the point guard position is like I think we have shown that we can replace the point guard position throughout this entire season. We've shown that we can replace that. What we haven't shown is
Right.
who we can replace.
It's how to keep that.
We haven't shown is
Mm-hmm.
who we can replace when Cam Johnson goes. So my question is, bro,
Mm-hmm.
like if Cam Johnson goes, is it a must? Is it a must that we land in the top three and the top five of this draft?
I mean, that's been the goal from the start. When we made the gamble deal with the Rockets throwing picks back, it was to be in that top five at the very least. But to be top three, it's an ultimate goal that can change the whole trajectory of your team. And for us right now, our main priorities are at the one, the three, and maybe the five, because I don't see Claxton on long term plans. I think we need a real center eventually. But as far as the one and three go, that's where you have that fun dance between Ace and Harper. And quite honestly, I'd be fine with either one of them. I think Ace, he's probably the one that needs the most work out of Harper, Cooper, and him because he's got the raw skill set, but he's got the shooting excellence in his arsenal of shot making. It's just he needs a coach that could really unlock all of his skill sets. And if we get Ace, I'd be excited about that. Ace and Thomas, whew, it's a fun offensive combo. But just like you said, Jordy has shown he's got a special thing going on with these point guards. I mean, the Dennis Schroeder's, I don't want to say Ben Simmons, but Simmons, he's gotten him to play somewhat better than mediocre this season a little bit. And then you have D'Lo, like they call him the guard whisperer now. They're calling Jordy that. I like that nickname for him, the point guard whisperer. And if you get Dylan Harper, this kid is game ready. He's showing you could be a closer. His playmaking is not even the best part of what he brings you. It's the offense.
Right.
And he's now the third leading scorer right now out of all these draft picks. So he's definitely put himself in a prime position where he could either be taken third by us or a different team by being one of the best in the draft, or he could be taken first or second and drop an Ace Cooper. Like this kid's stock is at that level right now. And if you get a Dylan Harper, that's huge for us. That's like a James Harden, Jalen Brunson type esque player that you could really build around or as a core piece. And if we get him, we're pretty fortunate. I'm open minded. I'm fine with either one of the top three or Igor Demon at worst. I really like him. He's like a European Luka Doncic, man. And his assist playmaking, I think, is the best in the whole draft right now. As much as I like Harper, his playmaking is not bouncing off the walls like Yegor Demons is. If you compare their stats right now, so if we get Yegor, man, that would be a fine upgrade next to Cam Thomas or whoever's going to be on this team. So getting in the top four, I think, is your ultimate goal. Top five, that's great, but top four is what we need to change our future for the better. And I hope we can get there. I think we're on the right trajectory now. I mean, he rested Cam Thomas today, Leaf. He's healthy. He's ready to play right now. But I think Jordy knows in his right mind that you can't be playing Thomas every single damn game, especially if you want to get in the bottom five. So resting him this game, I feel like was strategic on Jordy's part. I know it's hard for him, especially to want to go the tank route, but I give him props for making that move today because a lot of people probably going to be talking shit saying, oh, if Thomas was in this game, we might have won. But the goal is to not beat lottery teams and make their odds better and your odds worse. So I think we're on the right trajectory, and getting a top pick will definitely change the game for Brooklyn. I agree on that.
For sure. And just to make my case about Ace and everything that I said about Jordy Fernandez plugging in damn near almost any type of point guard and winning and having them look much better than they've looked before is definitely a thing. We saw Shake Milton get 16
Right.
and 12. We saw Struder play some of his best basketball under Jordy. We saw a lot of guys at the guard and wing position play the best basketball under Jordy. What I'm thinking of with Ace and my thing with Dylan is I think Dylan is going to become a part of something that's going on in the league with big point
Mm-hmm.
guards. Is that it's going to take time. With Ace Bailey, I think that's a talent that you don't allow to slip through your hands. Like if you're on the
Mm.
board, and the reason why I say that is because I look at I look at Paul George, who was drafted in 2010, and 3 years later he was in the conference finals playing against LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. I look at Kevin Durant, who was drafted in
Right.
2007. 5 years after that, he was in the NBA finals playing against LeBron James and D Wade and Bosh. You know what I'm saying? And taking on some of the best in the West. He beat a San Antonio Spurs team that had Tim Duncan in the Big Three. He had beat a Lakers team that was coming off a championship with Kobe and Pau Gasol. He had beat that Dallas team that was coming off a championship where Dirk was going crazy. Kevin Durant, there's no universe where I'm taking anybody that's relative to James Harden over anybody that's relative to Kevin Durant. There's no universe that I'm doing it.
Mm.
And to top it off, I'm looking at all the other 12 point guards in the league, bro. Like, yo, Kay Cunningham is what 6'6", 6'7". What is the Pistons doing? LaMelo Ball is 6'8". What is the Hornets doing? The only anomaly right now, realistic. Look how long it took SGA to get the Thunder back to prominence. He's been there for years, and he's what 26,
Right.
27. And we talked about that. The only anomaly really as far as big guards go is Luca. Luca is the only person that really like from the get go really hit the ground running. 20, like with his numbers and his trajectory. His numbers and trajectory is comparable to what LeBron's was in his first 7 years. But he's the only anomaly. I say that to say is that there's a good flock of big guards running around at 6'6", 6'7", and how tall Dylan is in the league, and he's gonna be the people that the guards that's gonna be standing in front of him, the Drew Holidays, the SGAs, the Derek Whites, some of the most defensive present guards around, and that's not to say nothing about the small forward position, but my thing is that I feel like you have to exert a lot more energy at the point guard position than you have to exert if you're a 6'10 guy and you can shoot over anybody. Like if you look at the 20 points that go look at the 20 points that Ace is getting and go look at the 20 points that Dylan is getting. You go look at it, bro. It's night and day in terms of the degree of difficulty between the two. The degree of difficulty between the two, it leans towards the direction of Dylan because Ace is getting his 20 easy because he knows how to play off the ball. He knows how to play off the catch. He's getting easy lobs, easy catch and shoots, one on ones. He's not seeing double teams at all. And then when you pair that along with Cam Thomas, who's already seeing double teams, now you got a guy that's going to make his decision quickly, just like that at 6'10".
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So, and then and Jordy has proven that you could put anybody at the point guard position that could shoot and pass at that spot to basically, you know, to front the offense. So I think
right.
me personally, and I say this, if we get rid of Cam Johnson, the way that Cam Johnson is playing for us and the way that he's shooting, he's leading the league. He's leading the league in efficient field goal shooting. He's leading the league in efficient field goal. There's
Right.
nobody better. If we get rid of him with the way that he's playing, we have to get Ace Bailey. That's his only replacement.
Mm.
I don't see no other replacement on this
You
team.
know,
As far as shooting, and as far as what he's providing offensively, I don't see no other replacement on this team.
you make a lot of valid points, and that's why it's so important to get in the top three. I mean, if you get top two somehow, as I don't know if we get top one, there's a lot of teams in front of us, but you get top two, then you have a choice between Ace or Harper. And I'll be honest, you could be splitting hairs, but also at the same time, what is more important towards your long term future when you try and win a title? Is it your point guard or is it your three small forward? And the thing is with Ace Bailey, he needs to bulk up. If he bulks up, you can maybe play him as a power forward one day, but right now, he's mostly a
Mostly
small
small
forward. And I
forward.
feel like Ace Bailey hasn't even maximized his potential yet. Because, like you said, Ace is not getting double team as much. Harper, the guy's getting so much damn attention on every given night. He's still giving you fantastic numbers. With Ace, my thing with him is I'm waiting for him to come out of the shell. I feel like he's showing you some games where it's like he wants to come out of that shell, but you haven't seen a Ace Bailey 40-pointer yet or a 50-pointer. Like, I think that's what people are waiting for. See that type of dominance to know if Ace Bailey really is one of one. And I think that's the fun things that he hasn't met that ceiling yet. And if you get a guy like Coach Jordy with you, I mean, he showed he could transform literally anybody a level above than where they're at right now. And to have an Ace or a Harper on this team to develop them the right way, it's valuable. It's something that's going to serve you well into 2026 in that draft. And afterwards, when this team wants to make big moves, but it's essential to get one of those guys. If we were able to draft our first ever prospect to be from Rutgers, that's something that stands in the history books for the rest of time. And that could potentially be a winning piece in a championship. Like we have to hit on that draft, like you said. I'm fine with either one because I know either one is going to be essential to our long term future. But we got to get there. I mean, I just hope once you trade Johnson, like you said, and he's one of the best efficient role players in the league right now. We got to get a good deal for him. We can't just get one pick in Magic Salad. If that's what Sean Mark gets, well, what a failure! Like you need to get at least a first and a prospect to validate trading Johnson. I think we will. I think the team's ultimately going to crack because if you want to win a title, Johnson can definitely help you there. And you got to show balls, and then you're willing to take a gamble to get Cam Johnson. So I think we can make some good business. Just has to happen. And I just hope we could get to the draft, and get in that top five. That's the first goal. And once we get through that goal, it's going to be good for us. We got to get there. I just hope Sean Marks doesn't do anything crazy to derail that because some of his decision making skills make your head turn like keeping D'Lo on the team right now. I still don't get why he hasn't been bought out yet. I really don't.
I mean, I don't get why neither, but at the same time, I'm hopeful that this month could go in the direction to where we can make all the decisions to lean towards the trade deadline to finish the rest of the season off going towards that top three, top five pick
Right.
status. But just to continue, you said Ace, you haven't seen that 40-point game from Ace yet. That's because he's sharing the spotlight with Dylan, and you're not gonna see a 40-point game with Ace playing along Cam Thomas. You ain't gonna see that. so,
Mm,
so I think what
yeah.
the reality with Ace is basically to fit him in a spot where you have a much more young advanced version of what Cam Johnson was going to be coming from Phoenix. And you have
Mm,
and now you have somebody who's taller, and the second that he get in the next jersey, bruh, like most of the people that's watching it from first perspective, all they're gonna see is Kevin Durant. That's all they're gonna see. That's all.
I'm
That's all they're
telling
gonna see
you,
is the younger Kevin Durant.
when I see his mid-range shots, his three-point shots, you get automatic
Yeah,
KD
yeah.
vibes.
That's
Most
it.
people look at
That's it.
Station Majority Ball
The
board,
second,
but I look at young KD, man. I see
the
young KD in
second
that
that the
kid.
second that
You just
I
see
see
it.
him score one on ones in face and jumpers like with a hand in his face, all I see is Kevin
Hmm.
Durant.
Right,
That's all I see. And and
right.
and and
And
and, and
you
the
put,
last time I checked, is no point in history. And James, no, don't get me wrong. James Harden is responsible for everything, for almost everything that you see in this league today in terms of numbers and across the board and
mm,
everything. But there's no point in time, no person in the history of this sport will ever say that they were ever choosing James Harden over Kevin Durant at any time. It will never happen. You will never choose. It's not too many point guards that you're choosing over an elite scorer that's 6'10" that can shoot over anybody. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. And I understand that, and
Right.
I understand the value of needing a point guard, but we have to also remember that we're trying to gun for another draft as well, and that's the draft after this draft. So the reality is that Ace Bailey. When I look at Ace Bailey and I look at the chances of us getting AJ Devancer and anybody out of next year's draft, Ace Bailey is more closer and obtainable than anybody in the top five of next year's draft for us.
Right.
So,
You know what the crazy thing is, though, from what I'm hearing, the people that could be in the top 10 that lottery all could be potential top two or top one first round picks. So it's like, even if we miss out on AJ DeBosa, if you get a Harper or Ace, they could be a Cam Boozer that could play a powerful position if you miss out on an Ace Bailey. Or if you miss out on Harper, there's a point guard in that draft that you could slide in right there. So we have two cracks at this to get this right. And the goal is you get one piece, you get another piece. You don't try to go with the same piece twice. You try to go with one that fits one area, the other fits another area. Like honestly, if you get Dylan Harper, you do whatever you can to get AJ DeBonsa. If you get Ace Bailey, you do have your chance to get a star point guard. We could also get a point guard in this upcoming draft, but we'd have to move our late picks to potentially get maybe a Boogie Flan or somebody like that. Like there's different routes we can go these next two drafts. It's just you got to be able to hit your spots the right way. And I feel like we're in a good position right now to get in that top 10 in next year's draft, but I want to get top five. If we're out of that lottery, man, Sean Monks, we failed this whole organization. You can't be the GM anymore. It's just as simple as that. You had your own pick and you botched it. Like that can't happen. My goal right now, and the Eric Brooklyn fans' goal, is to get in that top five and hope you get an Ace or Harper as your first real prospect in Brooklyn history. Like because one of those guys changed the trajectory for the better, and I hope we can get there. I really do. It's just this trade deadline, like you said, is make or break. It's what's going to set you up for this summer, and we also have the cap space. What we're going to do with that as well. Like the Nets are pretty much in control. If we get in that top three after the draft lottery thing, where you select all the picks. If we get in the top three going next summer, we're in control of the NBA. Essentially, we could control our future and potentially other teams' futures depending on our decisions. That's the fun and scary part about our future this summer is we can decide where we're going to be 2 to 3 years from now. So I look forward to see where the dominoes fall. It's just I hope who's ever in charge, and if that's Marks, he actually could hit his shots this time.
hmm definitely, definitely,
Simple as that.
definitely. But one last point I want to make before we get up out of here because I'm gonna close this.
Mm-hmm.
We probably Breeze is probably going to throw his shit up there, but
Thanks for letting me
yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah,
Leaf,
yeah,
man. It was a
of
fun
course.
show,
But
man. Thanks for
one last point I wanted to make. I think the
Mm-hmm.
key going forward is that in terms of the point guard position, I would rather have with the way that we could build this team. I would rather have somebody that playmaking is all the way at a high level and he's scoring is on a good enough level to obtainable like obtainable like you know what I'm saying like if we're going after a
Mm-hmm.
point guard and their scoring overlaps their playmaking, I'm not really in love with that. That's basically what I watched tonight. That's basically D'Lo. That's basically Shake Milton. That's basically Struder. You know what I'm saying? So like even though we could
Mm-hmm.
use scoring at that position, bro, like I feel like the easiest part of a point guard's job should be the playmaking because he's out there to set the table for the other guys. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Cam Johnson shoots is leading the league in efficient field goal percentage. That's because they're getting him the ball. They're finding him on his cuts. They're running sets for him. When you have a point guard that's out there and he's taking just as many shots as our two guard, which is Cam Thomas, that's something I'm like, all right, yo, like I'm not. That doesn't really sit too well with me. But when you have a point guard, when you
Right.
have a point guard that can control the game off of 15 shots, and he has about a good 8 or 9 assists, and he has maybe like one turnover, and defensive, and every time down the court he's going to get somebody involved. You're going to get Claxton his good 2 or 3 dunks, 2 or 3 layups and dunks. You're going to get Clowney his couple of threes, his standstill threes. You're going to get Cam Thomas his buckets is going to be easier. He doesn't have to tween, and then look for his shot. If we get a point guard that's of that magnitude, then I'm okay with it. But the only point guard I really see of
Right.
that magnitude is Jaeger. And you talked about how Jaegor's playmaking is substantially the best out of this
Hmm.
draft. And that's some kind of the same thing I've seen in the Topic, but but in the grand scheme of things, I think if Cam Johnson is going off this team, we have to find a way to replace him almost immediately because it's much harder to replace tall wings that's about 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", than it is to replace guards that could shoot and score and then they fill in that slots. We already placed the guard position like 2 or 3 times already. We went from Shake Milton, bro,
Right.
like who was putting up numbers before he left, after Schroeder, and now we down to D'Lo, who was playing the best off the bench. Like the second that he got in the game changed. Even though we lost, by the way, we lost. We support like it helps to the tanking process. But in the end, in order for us to really replace Cam Johnson, it has to be with Ace Bailey. Because if the job is
Well,
not done after the Cam Johnson trade. That's just step one. Step one. So like once we get rid of Cam Johnson, off to the race because that's the last veteran that's been playing great for us. Off to the races, go straight to the draft and the draft lottery. We have to get there because if we do not get there, this whole thing will be for nothing. And I'm telling you,
right. And can I say this too? If you want a clear strategy how to win both scenarios here with the point guard and your small three, at the end of the day, if you get Ace Bailey, there's so many point guards in this year's draft. It's wild. Like you have Jaeger and Harper at the top. You also have Boogie Fland, Trey Johnson, Nolan Trayor, Dink Pate. You have all these different guards that are going to be available, and some of them are going to be near the 20th
right,
pick selection just because it's so deep. So if we get an Ace Bailey, use those other 3 to 4 picks you got left, consolidate them with some seconds, move up and get a Boogie Flange or a point guard. If we get a point guard and Ace in the best case scenario, we win the draft. You have your forward of the future. You have a potential point guard you can invest in, which frees us up for 2026, maybe to get another forward or another guard or maybe a center, somebody that fits that core right there. That would be your best case numbers. If you get Harper, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if we could get another guard with your pick or you get a censor. I think if we get Dylan Harper, the Nets are gonna try to get a censor. But if you get Ace, I would do everything I can to get a point guard in the draft. If we get an Ace and a point guard, I think that's your best case win scenario for this year's draft for Brooklyn. I think that would set us up very well, not only 2026, but even for beyond that. So I think that's your best case
I
scenario
think
right
I
there.
think if we leave this draft with Ace, a guard in the center in the first round, and
Ooh.
we trade Cam Johnson, and we trade Cam Johnson, and we somehow end up with Nikola Topic in the first round pick for next year, and we go into the draft and we
Mm-hmm.
get Ace, and we leave the first round with a point guard in the late in after the lottery and the center after the lottery. You cool with that?
That would be listen. If we could get Nikola Topic and a pick from OKC, if they're actually willing to put their big change on the table, you have a point guard and you get Ace and a center. Bang bang boom bomb. We just did 1-3-5. We just did 1-3-5. You have an extra draft to get whoever you want. That would be winning the jackpot right there, Leaf. And I'm glad you brought that up. And if we go on Breezy's show, I want you to bring up that same point. If you get Nikola Topic in this draft, in this trade deadline, you get him and you get Ace the following, and then you get a center, you're pretty much set up for 2026 at that
Yeah.
point. That would be winning the jackpot right there. That's a great point, man.
Yeah, man, but
If it could
yeah,
happen.
I'm gonna close this joint out, man. Appreciate you coming over,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I'm gonna go over the breezy shit,
I appreciate
and
it, man.